Hi there, Gorgon here for a Minecraft Bedrock edition video showcasing 5 awesome commands. You can try them out for yourself in your own Minecraft world, starting by the easiest, all the way over there, to the harder ones there. So, let's get straight to it. Actually, before we start, quick warning, a lot of you might not even know how to get these, which is called command blocks. So you want to go here, and you want to type in / give, the give command, at s, so it's at self, at yourself, or just put your username in. Then you want to put command underline finally block. And once you type in all of this, there you go, you get a command block. You can place it down, activate it, there you go. Now another thing I want to say before we start is that you might notice different colors, the blue and orange. When I placed it down it's orange, right? But in some commands you need it to be blue, and to do that you need to put it on repeat. There you go. So just so you know, a lot of them are blue, just put them on repeat before you try to do the commands yourself. Okay, let's get to it. So the first command is really simple, it's the particle command. All it does is play this Minecraft particle. This is the lava particle, as you can see. I'll show you the command. Particle, Minecraft lava particle. Minecraft lava particle is the name of the particle I'm using. You can also use other particles, and I'll leave a link in the description so you can check that out. It will lead you to a site where there's all the names of different particles. Next is the little squiggly lines, they're called tildes, so tilde space tilde 1 tilde, and basically what I'll do is, you see that one, it's basically gonna play the particle one block above the command block. So right here, if I play it, there you go. So how we're gonna use this command, particle command, is that we're going to basically make a cool trail wherever you walk. So here's a trail. Now ignore the text on my left side of the screen. I can take that off really easy, I'll show you how, but for now just look at the trail. Wherever I walk I leave a trail of souls or ghosts, and this is a really cool command you can use on your server or just show off to your friends. Now how this command works is basically you execute at P. And at P, as you can, if I look on the commands, at P you can see right under where the command is written, it says at S, at P, at R, everything like that. At P is the nearest player, and because I'm the only person in my world, the nearest player is always me. So execute at P, so me, tilde, 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 so exactly where I am, particle, Minecraft soul particle, so that's the soul particle I was showing before, and tilde, tilde, tilde. And you want to put these tildes at the end because that means that the particle is going to play the exact coordinates, so where your feet are. Now, how to take this text off your left screen? Really easy. You want to go here, go / game rule command block output false. Okay, and once you do that, I can have my trail but without text on the side. So there you go, command number 1. Let's go to number 2 now. The second command is the displayer command, and what this does is basically if you have an item, I'm going to use the eye of Ender, and if we call it display as here, and I take it and drop it, it will get displayed on this little thing. And yeah, this is perfect for your new enchanted sword if you want to show it to your friends, or if you have the armor or just late game items you want to show off. Here's the command. How this works is execute at E. Now like before, if you look under the command, at S, at P, all that stuff, at the bottom there's at E, which means all entities, as you can read. Execute at all entities, so at E, type equals item, name equals display. So it's got to be an item that is named display. You want to put tildes after that, and then TP at s, which is at self, and you want to put your coordinates. So I put 0, minus 58, 24. So I used these coordinates on top right here, and if you don't have your coordinates, I'll show you right now how to get them. You want to go settings, scroll down here, and here where I am right now, it says show coordinates. You probably have this off, turn it on, and then if you see on the left side of my screen, I've got a little coordinates. It says position 5, minus 60, whatever. And yeah, so that is the display command. Now I'm going to show you the stealer command. This is like the evil version of the displayer command. So what this does is basically it steals any item you want. So let's say I'm just going to turn myself in survival for this command. Let's say this guy is mining diamonds, okay? And every time he mines diamonds, he gets nothing, gets no diamonds. That's because it's getting teleported right here with the stealer command, and stored in here. So I've got 8 diamonds in here already. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm in survival. Get back in creative. Yeah, you can only edit the command blocks in creative, so that's something you need to keep in mind. Execute at E, type equals item, so just like before, but the name equals diamond. You don't need to have to put diamond in there, you need to put whatever you want. If you want totems of undying, sure, or I don't know, gold, maybe netherite, but I just put diamond. Afterwards you want to put 3 tildes, TP, which is short for teleportation, at self, the coordinates above the hopper, so 0, minus 58, like these are the coordinates you want right here, and it will suck, the hopper will suck the items all the way into this chest where you can collect it later. And that's how this command works. Super simple and really cool. The next command is block detection, and what this does is basically it detects if there's a block of your choice under my feet. So I've chosen gold. Look what happens if I get on it. Oh, I get launched in the air. So you can call this a launch pad, trampoline, whatever you want to call it. And how this works is basically execute at the closest player. Again, I'm the only one in my world, so I'm the closest player. Tilde, 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 detect. Tilde, tilde, -1. So -1 is under my feet. So that's why it's detecting gold for under my feet. So if I'm on it. So after that, you got gold block. Don't forget the underline. Gold block 0. Effect at S. Levitation 1. 100. True. Now, basically, the effect is a command that's going to give me an effect. So a potion effect. You got levitation afterwards, which is the effect I'm using. That's going to launch me up. The number after that, which is 1, is how many seconds the effect is going to be playing for. So I chose 1, and the next number down there, 100, is how many times I am amplifying it. So 100 is quite a lot. But if you want to know, 255 is the maximum. So let's look at this. If we do 255, yeah, this is basically what happens. I am 428 blocks in the air. Yeah, don't try this in survival, you're definitely dead. Just, again, creative is the best. No! Great. Landed back on my launch pad. Let me just walk on the side so I don't get launched again. This is great fun for parkour or just messing around with your friends. Now, actually, I didn't explain you the last little bit, the last little word. It said true at the end of the command. And basically true is that it's going to give me an effect without the particles. So remember, like we did particles, if I don't put true, and I go on the launch pad, I get these bubbles. Now you can't see because I'm getting launched so high, but let me show you, okay? When I get back down, anytime now, there you go. Wait, no, that was close. Let's not make it levitation. Another effect is, I don't know, strength. Let's go for strength. Strength 1, 2, 3, 5. So if I go on, now I get strength in my phone. Now if I'm on, I've got strength, really easy. But the thing is that I've got bubbles, and this can be annoying. So this is when you type in true at the end, and all this does is take the bubbles away. Simple. Now if I'm on, no bubbles, and I still got my effect, so strength or levitation. You can do the same thing, but instead of doing an effect, so execute at P, all the tildes, gold block, everything, but instead of effect at the end, you got kill at P, which is kill the closest person. So if I am in survival and if I go on gold, let me quickly activate it, I always forget, sorry guys. If I go on it, I immediately die. Let me respawn. So this is like if you don't want anybody getting to your base, and you just put gold blocks around your base. This is quite good. So yeah, block detection, really good command. The next one is going to be a bit harder, but and the next command is one of my favorites, the infinite railway. And how I'm going to use this is, I'm just going to take this minecart. Okay. Activate these two commands, the rail builder and the bridge builder. Put this on, don't worry about this. And once I get on, oh, sorry about that, just a little bug there. Once I get on, it drives by itself, infinite railway. Now, this is really cool if you just want to drive around, go somewhere new in your world. The only problem is that it's not actually infinite. It is, of course, I mean, it is infinite, but only once I put a certain command in. Let me quickly show you how to do that command. So, first, you want to get your command block, so quickly type in give at s command block like I showed you before. There. And you want to put your command block here. You want to put ticking area add. Okay. And then you want to put tildes. 1, 2, 3. So that means it's these coordinates here, and you want to put the other corner. So the other corner I want to put it here, because if it's this corner and this corner, it will be in this square here. So you want to do that, you want to put them in that square. So then you want to put other tildes here, 3 more, but this time the next corner is here, and this is, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4 blocks forward. So let me check if I move this way and look at my coordinates. Yeah, I'm moving in the negative direction. So you want to put the negative x direction, okay. So if it's x direction, you want to put it on the first one. You want to put negative the number 4, because it's the next corner is 4 blocks away, and the corner is actually 1, 2, yeah, just 2 blocks away in this direction. So actually, is that the positive direction? Let me look. 17, 16, 15, yeah, it's the negative direction too. So you want to go here and we'll put -2. And I think that should work if I put a lever on that quickly. Activate it. It should say, yeah, 1 in 10 ticking area users. You can use 10 maximum. So yeah, you can leave it like that, whatever. Just you don't always have to have a lever on, but once it's activated, it's activated. I think you can break it even, but I'm not going to take any chances. So now that that's done, normally now I should be able to ride my minecarts infinitely. Okay, and now we can finally have our infinite rail. You might have noticed I've broken it, so broken all the last bridge, so we can try it again. Once that this command block is in place, it should be infinite. Let's test it out. No, no! Come back! No! No, it's never gonna stop because it's infinite. Wait. Ah, I can fly because I'm in creative. Ah, there you go. So now, as you can see, it's infinite. And there you go, you can just relax there, sleep, whatever. This is gonna go infinitely, so if you're in your world, you want to explore new places, this is the best way. It's just super fun and super cool. Now I'm actually gonna break this because no, there you go. Otherwise it's gonna just have this massive thing, so I'm gonna try to go back. Okay, now I'm gonna explain the command blocks. So this is the bridge builder, and this is the builder of these redstone blocks. Execute at E, so at all entities, type equals minecart, so at all minecarts, tilde, 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 you want to set block, and you see those little triangles just afterwards? Yeah, that's where it's looking, so you want to put -2, another one, -1, another one, redstone block. Now, redstone block 0, so what this will do is basically when you put your Minecraft down and ride in it, it's gonna place these blocks 2 blocks in front, so every time it just rolls away, it's gonna put these 2 blocks and it's gonna bridge infinitely. Now we're gonna do the same thing with the rails. Now the rails, a bit more complicated. It's the same command, type minecart, you know, all that stuff, but instead of putting redstone blocks, you put golden rail, and instead of putting -1, -2, -1, I thought was the last coordinates with the triangles. The triangles are this time -2 in the X direction, and golden rail 0. Now that 0 at the end with rails is really important, because for the golden rail 0, you have to put 0 if you want to go in this direction. This direction is, if I look at my coordinates, positive Z direction. This is the Z direction, this and this. But let's say you want to go this direction and this direction. Well, then you'll have to put golden rail 1. And it's not that simple, but in the end it gives this awesome result. Now this last command, the last command of all the 5 commands, is the coolest by far. This is the mind control sword. Wherever you look, a sword goes right 5 blocks, I would say, in front of you, and it would kill anything in your path. So let me quickly activate that. To activate it, you need a diamond sword or any sword, and a name tag called Bob. So you want to call this guy Bob, and you want to give him this sword. And I always crouch and click on him one more time, put him in this position. And now if I activate all these commands, I should have this floating mind control sword. Now if I put a cow down here, a few cows. Wait, what happened to my... There you go, there you go. Okay, you can also change. It doesn't need to be a sword. As you just see, I have murdered a cow with my mine sword. This is really effective sword. You can keep your distance while getting steak. Really good steak. Actually, I'm gonna leave that cow alone. Now, I'm gonna fight a ravager in survival with my mind control sword. Let's see how this goes. There you go. It's really easy. You can never even come close. All you have to do is walk backwards and just use your sword. There you go. This is sort of a more complicated command, but it's really awesome. If you don't understand it, you can just copy it. But if you understand it, well, that's great, and you can also use those commands to do other stuff. Back in creative near the command blocks, I'm going to show you what these commands do to give you your mind sword. So this one basically teleports the sword wherever you're looking, about 5 blocks wherever you're looking, or 7 blocks away from you. So how I do this is execute at P, so closest player, me again, because I'm by myself in my world. Tilde, 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 so wherever I am. TP, teleport at all entities, type equals armor stand. The name Bob. The armor stand has to be named Bob, because otherwise, if you have lots of armor stands in your world, they will all be teleported to wherever you look. Then you want these little triangles again with 5 at the end, and basically what this does is teleport it wherever you're looking 5 blocks away from you. So those little triangles are actually like coordinates, but like where you are looking, which is really useful for Mind Sword or other commands, which are really awesome. I might do another one like this in another video, but for now let's keep talking about this command. So after that, there's facing, little triangles 100, and basically what it does is that the facing means that the armor stand is going to be facing away from you, so the sword is not going to turn around while you're looking somewhere. It's just going to keep facing away from you, so you don't get stabbed by yourself. And there you go. So that's the first command. Moving to the second command. The second command is a command that basically gives Bob the armor stand invisibility. So effect at all entities, type equals armor stand, name Bob. That's why I named the armor stand Bob at the start. And you want to give the effect of invisibility 1, 1. So basically this will give invisibility for 1 second, but because this is a blue command block, a repeat command block, it will do the commands every millisecond, so don't worry about the 1 second, it's fine, it works. And you want to put that true at the end again, like before with the golden launch pads. True, so there isn't any bubbles wherever your sword goes. You can leave it on because bubbles are quite cool to have around your sword, just makes it a little extra effect on it. But yeah, so that's the second command. Let's go to the third command quickly here. This command, what does this command do? It does damage to anybody that touches the swords or the armor stands. So execute again at all entities, so at E, type equals armor stand, name Bob. And you want to put these little squiggly lines at the end again, so it executes to where it is. And then you want to put the next command, which is damage any entity, so at E, R equals 1. And R equals 1, basically what that means is radius of 1, basically 1 block away from him, and 1 block away from him is basically where he is, so it basically damages the person, or the cow, or the ravager in our case, if it's touching the armor stands. And once that's done, you're going to put 7 at the end. Now you can put as much damage as you want, I think, at the end, but I just put 7 because that's the damage of a diamond sword. Of course you can always exaggerate, put, I don't know, 50 damage or more, kill like ravagers in one go, or iron golems, or maybe even the ender dragon. And just like that, it's the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. If you want to know exactly when my new videos come out, press that little bell button. See you in the next video. Bye!